And then we come home blank and bankrupt with nothing to offer. And unfortunately, our families are now the recipients of this. So our families don't get to feel our love. Our children don't get to feel our love. Our wives don't get to feel our love. We say we are married to our jobs, but it is simply because we've given out so much, and when we come home, we have nothing to give. We need to find a balance. And I am hoping that we can continue with this kind of conversations. I'm not even claiming that I have solutions, I only have the understanding. And maybe through working together, I hope that these conversations can find themselves even into parliament and into Senate, that we find it important to have our leaders go through counseling sessions. We go through losses. We lose an election. That is big because we've lost money and we've also lost what we were chasing. We have made a lot of people to go into depression because of a political process. We need counseling, we need therapy, so that when we move forward, we are able to move with a clean heart. We are able to, I remember some time back, what is the name of the former majority leader, Kimunya? Honorable Kimunya, in one of the elections before, I think it was after the Kibaki government, first term of government, I think he lost an election and he wrote a very harsh letter to the people of Kipipiri. And this is what I'm talking about. By the time you get to a point you are writing that kind of a letter, you are depressed, my friend. You are depressed at that point in time. When you hear Rigiji take a whole inauguration where he's supposed to be saying, I, Rigathi Gachagua, and you are speaking to the world and to the entire nation, rather than celebrating and telling people all the beautiful things, you are finding it a priority to mention that, you are punished, that you are dragged naked before your children. It is true that that trauma happened to you. But I'm telling you the truth, and I'm saying with humility, that if we had normalized going for therapy, Reggie would have healed and even have forgiven, because forgiveness is for your own good. Forgiveness is not so that you help the other person. Forgiveness is so that you are free for your own. It is for your own good. You can be sure that that speech would have been different. But we must allow him to speak, because by so speaking, it is therapy for him. So including today, we are 100 days down the line, you'll still find a little bit of that and a little bit of blame game. We found the coffers are empty. The other government, our opponents, battle, our opponents still exist. Our opponents still exist, and those others. But if we are to go through therapy, you will realize that our conversations will change. So I'm not blaming them. Understand me. I really understand where they're coming from. I really understand why they are saying those things that are being spoken. If you are Raila Odinga losing five presidential elections, you think that's easy? You think that's a joke? You can imagine the emotional toll that it takes for you to go through that. So, if you don't give yourself a chance to go through therapy, it means then we are counting on your resilience. Your resilience may come through for you, but what if it does not come for you? Then you could as well get to a point where you're saying you have nothing to lose. So you could as well come down with the entire house and burn with the entire house like Samson. And so these conversations are important. And thank you for listening to me. And I hope through this we can have more of these conversations until therapy becomes part of our daily practice in the Senate, in Parliament, in Cabinet, in our county assemblies, and even in our universities, in our high schools, and in our primary schools, that we can discuss psychology, we can discuss our emotional needs, meet our emotional needs, be happy, satisfied, peaceful, progressive, and visionary people. God bless you. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, Leopard TV. Write me an email, leopardinstitute@gmail.com. Like my fan page. It is Leopard Africa. Yeah, and let's talk. You can text me, you can call me. It is 0721 663 600. And we can help each other to go through this. We can help each other to become better versions of ourselves. and to handle our turmoil and to be able to handle the turmoil of our terrain. Are you a musician, a sportsman? Maybe we need to talk. Are you a politician? Just maybe we need to talk. It could do you good. God bless you. It is the showstopper, Leopard himself, from the Leopard Institute of Coaching and Mentorship.